All right, guys, we have the Louisiana legend here, Daniel Savage, come out of retirement. He's old as dirt now.
Old as dirt.
But, he went to Atlanta with this exact same deck, made day 2 and dropped out for Daniel reasons, because that's what he does.
I was tired.
So we came to a regional in Mendenhall today, and he went X1. So, Daniel, explain this monstrosity you've created.
So I decided to play Invoked, but with a little bit of tech in it. I'll just go through the deck list really fast. I played one Blue Boy, Spellbook Engine. I think it goes without saying you play one, no more. Played 3 Eater of Millions. It just causes issues for your opponent. It also synergizes with a spell that I run 3 of, so it can get big real fast, but it just helps me answer boards, and its element's important, and we'll get to that in a minute. Play 3 Ghost Ogre. It's a hand trap. You need to run it, especially in a hand trap invoked. Its element's also important for Mechaba and other things. One of the MVPs of the day, 3 Veiler. Shut down lots of stuff. I can't say enough about this card right now. It's really good in the format.
Absolutely busted against Pen Magician. That
very,
just stops
very
the whole
good.
turn,
So
basically.
good. Spellcaster too, so you can actually use it to draw with, which actually came up in a match. I actually played the draw card on this, drew 2, and drew 2 Veilers off of it, which was freaking hilarious. And that's ended up winning me the match, and believe it or not. 3 Ash Blossom. It's Ash. You run it. I mean, it is okay. It actually helps make Purgatrio, which was really relevant later in the match. 3 Alistair. Duh. You run. It's invoked. You run 3. And the guy who won almost all my matches today, 3 BLS. Nobody saw it coming.
How good this card is.
Every game nearly today ended with BLS on the field. Nobody would see it coming, or I would turn one, summon this with Mechaba, and they were left just staring at it, not knowing what to do. It gets over Masterpiece, and it just wrecks boards. And
BLS, none of his stuff is once per turns either.
no, BLS is amazing, and you really need to, like, for this variant, it works well. And like, my only loss today was to an Invoked Mirror, and he actually played Mech Knight. He ended X1 as well. Congrats to him, by the way. It was a close game, went to 3rd game, and he got smart and stopped me from getting my light in the grave to bring BLS out, so kudos to you. Spells, I played Wonder Geki, board wipe, self-explanatory. 2 Terraformings, just extra copies of Alistair, to be honest. 2 Mind Control, put in a lot of work, combos well with Eater of Millions, and just helps me get problematic boards off the field.
Plus, you can just take their stuff in fusion.
Exactly.
If you needed to.
The Spellbook Engine, self-explanatory, just draw power. It helps me fuel BLS and fuel my Mechaba, so that was really good. 2 Invocation. I actually wish I would have ran 3. I will say next time I play this, I'll be running 3 of these, but you run it. 3 Scapegoat. What else to say? It's broken this format. I just got back into the game and I'm like, why the hell is this a 3 with all the link stuff going on?
Also, you can tell how old he is because those are hobby leagues.
Yeah. 3 Pot of Desires. Pot of Greed. And being an older player, I'm like, fuck this. I'm playing 3. just don't ever play it if you haven't gotten your invocations. And 3 more copies of Alistair. Just gotta have Alistair, and he helps.
That won you the game against Paleo pretty much because he couldn't respond to any
exactly.
of your stuff.
And then I ran 2 copies of Evenly Matched. Didn't really do a lot today. I probably would just side these as main. 3rd Invocation, maybe a 3rd Mind Control or Monster Reborn.
Yeah.
But overall,
You didn't run Monster Reborn?
I didn't.
What is wrong with you?
It just came up to where it would get in the way sometimes, and there's things I didn't want a Monster Reborn. In the YCS, it was a dead draw 2 times, and I lost because of it, so I ended up cutting it.
It was in the way.
So we're going to go into the extra deck. So I played 2 Purgatrio. He only showed up 1 time, whole tournament, in the finals, and got me my invite. Somebody scapegoated, and that didn't end well for him, so, right? So, but it's good. Card that you always make, Mechaba, Walking Solomon, Judgment on Legs, protects. This combo right here is my favorite thing in the world.
You ended with that a lot.
Yeah, it's really hard to deal with, and I love him. He answers boards. He came out once in 1 match against Pendulum Magician. He's good. Like, you just don't make him too often, but he could
He's a little harder to bring out, but he's not bad at all.
I played 1 Synchro, actually, Black Rose Dragon, in case I had to hard summon a Like one of my tuners, this came up at YCS, not today, but you never know. And hell, it's Eater of Millions food. This girl, she's really good for 2 reasons. I run my controls, it helps me get rid of Inspector Border, helps me get rid of like Thunder King, problem cards, and second of all, she's a spellcaster, so she gets tributed off her food to draw cards. So, and she's food for Eater, if nothing else. Link Karibu, I mean, I run Scapegoats, it's dark, it fuels BLS. Link Spider, it's just another 1-star to give options. He never came up today, not at all. I hear he's good. Roxy came up a lot though. He's light. I don't give a shit what his effect is. He's light. He went to the game and fed BLS. That's all he did.
Scapegoat fodder.
She kind of goes hand in hand with him. That's the combo. If you get the combo off, it's pretty cool. I never did it. They were just food for Eater of Millions all day. Decode came out a lot actually. There was weird scenarios where I had to use a goat to save myself from dying, and then I had 3 and whatever. He came out. Borlo's busted.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say.
Busted.
I mean, he's the end play with some
I saw so
Scapegoat.
many games on today with Borload on fields.
One thing I'll say is I love opening with goats because it's an instant BLS food. It's just instant BLS. Side deck was kind of crap. I just threw it together at the last minute. I'm not even going to lie. There are certain cards I love that I kept from the YCS. I'll start with the Kaiju package, just to answer like Masterpiece and different, like the Frog. Oh, is it Totally Awesome? Stuff like that. This card, this ruins poor Pendulum Magician's life. They hate this card. I think there's main side decking like Raw in their side decks now because of this. But really good. Only played 1 today, but board wipe. If it came up, it never did. Trash Prohibition, just in case I played against Spiral, never did, so it didn't even ever go in. My third evenly matched, never sided it in. I just stuck with the 2. One-dimensional barrier, I wanted run 2, couldn't get one before the tournament. I know it's a common, don't even ask me. I woke up late and just showed up.
Actually, could have just messaged me. I would have brought you one.
I know, it's pathetic. This actually came up a lot. I would side these in, and I would set it just 1, and that's it, and they think it's a Scapegoat, and they make their board, and they just blow up and cry. And it was really funny. And then 3 Twin Twister, this is the most used card today. This put in a lot of work. And you're wondering why I run this over Cousin Cyclones, because it puts lights and darks in the grave to set up BLS plays. And that's crucial for my deck.
Alright, so anything else you want to leave about the video?
Played against 4 Trick Stars.
That's a lot of trick stars.
A lot of Trick Stars. God. 1 Invoke, 1 Paleo, and then 1 Pendulum. So that was my matchups today. I didn't play that much Pendulum. I don't know. I got lucky, I guess. But I will say this: BLS MVP.
Well, guys, you heard it here. He just topped a regional playing Invoked with 3 BLS. So take note. This
Spicy.
This does work. He day 2'd Atlanta with this. He could have topped if he didn't drop out for unexplained.
I was hungry and sleepy.
That's a real reason. He does this a lot. But yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.